peoples, this is Cameo Punk, and welcome back to Cardinal Cross. It's been a while since I've played the visual novel. I've just been doing other things like Apex and Overwatch and all that good stuff. But let's see, last time we were here, we're on chapter 3, I think, out of all the chapters. Is that... Don't tell me it didn't die. If I seriously have to go through all this bullshit for this, I'm gonna be so mad. Is this what happens when I don't save the damn game? Ah! That's my quick save. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, so now we're on chapter 3. Let's see here. Is there any way to go back to like the very beginning of this, or is it just automatically saved? No, okay. I guess just continue, because I think there was like a short clip right before the next chapter, or right before this chapter. But let's see how long it takes to get to chapter 4. Yay! Kinda. Okay, auditor. These reports are incomplete. Capricorn's divisions have returned their reports for the week, auditor. I understand. You may leave. Yes, sir. About time. Keep it short. I shouldn't be talking to you. Oh, hey, it's Egon. That's his name. Egon. Yay, Egon! Did you know about her? Did I know about who? Cut the act, Aaron. You don't expect me to believe that I met a Howler by pure coincidence. Oh yeah, that's right. So, again, recap. Egon is a Malfect, which is pretty much a traitor to this massive star system. The entire star system uses I guess it's a computer-based system where they read bunches of code that tells you when something bad is going to happen in the universe. And there was a whole war. The little guys lost and the big dogs won. That was nice of them. And there is now an artifact that is being used. The Egon tried to purchase said artifact. They didn't know what it was for. Blah 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 blah. The main character, through my picking, is now in love with this guy, or at least we're attempting to get there. In the process, they just had a massive fight in the last video, and it turns out that she is called a Howler, and a Howler is an anomaly in the code that's not exactly a good thing, according to the Council of the Zodiacs. So we're continuing off the fact that we're developing a relationship with the Egon, and the Egon's developing a relationship with the Howler. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be super great. Anyway, I'm done talking now. Kinda. Don't make this about me. Why is there a Howler next to me? Miss Bryce, how do you do? There's the Howler. There's the lovely lady. Let's be snarky a little bit. Just peachy. Aaron, what is this? A girl as far as what I can see. Although you may be an alien to the concept. Ouch. This is already in a relationship. I mean, come on. I'm not in the mood for jokes, Aaron. Eve Piscius is unconscious. She followed me. I need to know if this was your plan. You know our mission is way too important to count on one person's suggestions, but was it your idea? Yes, it was. Oh, okay, good. You finally fessed up. Damn it, Aaron, what were you thinking? It's not the place or the time to talk about this. It's pretty much pretty darn good time to talk about this. He just found out he's with a Howler, which is not a positive note, because she's a complete and total entire anomaly to this entire space system's life. Of course, there's plenty of time to talk about this. It involves even the very person in the room. That is an unknown third party to you. People just don't know how to just get down to freaking business right off the bat. Like, come on, man. Just get it out now. And that way I don't have to deal with this later. This whole dramatic bullshit. A pleasure meeting you, Howler. Likewise? Get Evelyn to safety and then find a way to come here. There, as in Nova Station? I'm a Malfic now, and thanks to your shit intel, how am I supposed to land on Nova Station? Can we disguise you as a stripper again? Tell you you're going to see Grandma? Because that's what we did in the last episode. Poor Edna, such a sweet soul. You should have been more careful. I told you to be quick. Careful? The scavenger was late. Electa was already in range when she arrived. Huh. It must be the Howler's influence. Her being late must have changed the chart I read. Interesting. I don't care, Aaron. There's no way I can land on Nova Station now. You're resourceful, Elon. Find a way. And don't use this link again. We don't want the rayons on my tail sooner than we need. Aaron! He's just a jerk and just don't know how to copy up fucking information like when you want to. This is just great. I agree. Egon, what does being a Howler mean? Just stay away from me. Aww. Now you are blaming me for things I don't even know about. You know exactly why I'm blaming you, Lana. Don't act clueless. It's not cute. Today just keeps getting better. Now we're in the kitchen. Do we have any coffee beans left, Kit? Yes, Miss Bryce liked the taste, so I brought some with us. Nice. This guy's got an expensive taste. He likes nice things, and then he goes and disappears from everybody on a scavenger planet where there's not a lot of nice things. Which is unfortunate. Hey. Hey, I've heard some shouting, but I didn't want to just barge in, you know. How are you holding up? Still in one piece. I'm fine, mostly. Let me guess. He did the crazy glowing eyes things to you, too. You have no idea. Yikes. Well, there's coffee! And a nicely toned, perfectly comfortable shoulder if you'd like to cry on. Just saying. I think I'll pass, but thanks for the kind offer. Anytime. Here you go, Miss Lana. I made you some too. Professor. Ah, my hot and black salvation. Thanks, kid. Like they're bugs, let's just say. I can't even read hers, but I liked how he said literally hot. That's funny. Thanks, Kit. Yeah, there it is. Professor, I have a question. Shoot. What exactly are human howlers? Well, there have only been 2 howlers in recorded galactic history, so my human howler knowledge is not really reliable. But I'll tell you what I know. I know nothing scares Morai intelligence more than human howlers. System intelligence use a fetus premonition software to stop crimes preemptively, right? I.e., they predict the future that someone's going to commit a crime, keep an eye on said person to see if they do the actual crime, and if they do, they try to stop them or make them have a different type of life choice before sending off into jail or oblivion, whatever the sentence is. Of course, they can't catch every crime, but most large-scale crimes are prevented way before they happen, thanks to a FETA. However, word is, if a human Howler is involved in such acts, a FETA won't be able to detect it. For a FETA, human Howlers do not exist, so the data cores that involve these people are all corrupted. It cannot be read, it cannot be explained. And that's not even the worst part. For the previous human Howler case, Edwin Reynolds, it was noted that he could change people's charts just by influencing them. You've mentioned charts before. What are they exactly? She's got some concerns. Every person has a planetary chart that a FETA uses to calculate their future through the premonition software. Systems Intelligence uses this information to mark people as safe or PFO upon their births, aka possible future offenders. Right. I know that they're under surveillance by Morayan government their entire lives. I thought it was nuts. Well, a human Howler has the power to change such a person's chart. If they wish, they can make these lifelong PFO charts as clean as a whistle. And reverse. They can turn a completely normal citizen with a safe to mark chart into a bloodthirsty lunatic. If the rumors are true, of course. I'm just gonna go with that top one. Just by influencing them? By talking to people. I don't think it's that simple. I'm not sure how it works. I've never seen a Howler myself. Do you know what happened to the previous Howlers? Were they killed? The first one I have no idea. He probably died during the 12's War. The second one is in a very protected cell block. Cell block? He was arrested because he is a Howler? No, not because he is a Howler. He was a friend of Rose Palmer. They almost got a FETA, Palmer and him. She was about to blow it up and shut it down for good. Whale. That must have been scary for the Morai. No kidding. And when you're blowing up a planet's nice, lovely little prediction system for its future safety, yeah, that is kind of scary. You don't want that to happen. Especially if you're the large planet trying to dictate everything based off of 12 tiny little planets just so your big planet can survive, while you let the rest of the planets go into complete and total ruin. Yeah. And there's Miss Wiz, the lovely owner of the ship, as well as friends with Miss Briggs, and one other guy that I don't know where he is at the moment, because my brain has gone blank after the last time they've talked. Anyway, yes, but you can't touch the hyperdrive, okay? That's off limits. I understand. I will only clean the sides. You know, maybe just clean the med bay. There's a half-dead girl bleeding all over my floor. That's a very good idea. I will do that. Kit is just so positive. He's such a positive little robot. He's so cute. Or she. Kit, what model are you? I've never seen one of you before. I am a 7-1T prototype, an encouragement Oxybot. However, I was programmed to be honest, so I wouldn't pamper the professor. That's a good thing to have. I was also altered a little in my programming to protect the professor with my life if it deemed necessary. Protect him? With what? Are you armed? Nope, but I have a metal pan. Yes, that will protect him. A metal pan. We're gonna get all tangled up in this bitch and knock people out from behind. Oh boy. Ah. Well, a pan can be a very dangerous tool if used wisely. That's what I keep telling the professor. He thinks I look so ridiculous with a pan. Nonsense. You look exceedingly terrifying, hon. He's just jealous because he looks like a gym doll and nobody takes him seriously. If I may ask, what is a gym doll? Lily doll's on and off boyfriend. They are toys. Ah. Really? I've been judged by Oxybots? Hey, how's the engine? Well, it's working. And we're getting close to the station. Want me to give your sisters a call before landing? Yeah, let's tell them about our emergency guest. Will do. I'll leave out the more identity bits, just in case. Say, Lana, I know it's early to talk about this stuff, but what happens after this? I mean, will we be able to just take our money and part ways, go back to the way things were? I don't know, Wiz. I can hardly catch up with what's going on right now. I blame your Malfic boyfriend. Stole a Howler artifact, attacked Aegis soldiers, and gravely injured a Pisceus? Not to mention kidnapping professors and using innocent scavenger ships in the process? You're okay now, baby. Mama's here. I'm going with this one. What? I thought you liked adventure. No, you like adventure. I just like money. Speaking of which, are you alright? Things got a bit heated back there. I'm fine. We just talked. It didn't sound like just talking. It was nothing. I'm fine. He's fine. We're fine. If you say so. Alright, we're landing in 10. Let the crazy eyes know we are here, will you? I'd go tell him myself, but I really don't want to. Because he don't want to be with you. He's confused about everything. Alright. How's this confrontation gonna work? Is Pai's just gonna wake up? Please don't. Just let her be unconscious for the rest of this trip. It's already awkward enough. Egon, what do you want? We'll be landing in 10. You should get ready. Good. Look, I know you don't trust me, but my sisters are good doctors. She is in good hands. Unlike me, they're really good at their jobs, and they don't completely bluff things up like me. They both graduated from Aurora University on Sillies, which with really good grades, too. They are proper. Good to know. He's still mad. He's still mad, dazed, and confused. He don't know what to do. Poor Egon. There are no juice channels on Peon 5 transmission. Peon 5 is not a mining plan. We don't have any Aegis outpost here. Ironically, Peon 5 is one of the only planets where we can be truly safe. Kind of. There's always the next planets, Professor. Yes, I've heard nuclear waste is really good for your skins. This is turning out very, very interesting. Cough. His cough doesn't seem to be coming down, Doctor. Is it because of the surgery? I'm so scared. Hey, Nico, can you tell me about your cough? Does it hurt? Yes, sometimes my chest hurts when I cough. Does it hurt a lot? Can you breathe well? I can breathe. It doesn't hurt a lot, just a little. Are you still taking the medicine we gave you? Yes, it tastes really bad. Aww, it does, doesn't it? You can take him home, Tessa. Coughing is a common reaction to this type of implant. It just takes a while to adjust to the body. It'll be gone in a week or so. Try to compress warm towels to his chest. It'll help him with the pain. Oh, thank heavens. That's what I say when I play Dungeons and Dragons. Stay strong and get lots of rest, Nico. You've had a tough surgery no more than a month ago. I will. Thank you. No. Valerie. Lana! Are you okay? Are you hurt? Wiz told me you got into a fight. No, I'm fine. It's a friend of ours. She's in the emergency care. I'll get there right away. What happened? Well, I think it was pirates. Beat her up badly. Bastards. They give us raiders all a bad name. Does she have any visceral implants? I'll call the implant tech. Probably. I don't know. I don't really know much about her. Stay in the waiting room and don't go anywhere. We will talk when I get back. I can't wait. So she's the youngest of 3 daughters, and both of her sisters became doctors, while she became a scavenger, hunting junk on Nyx planets. That just tells you life choices right there, people. That's just what tells you about the life choices. I have to be honest with you. I was half expecting a rundown apartment when you said clinic on Peon 5. This is one of the richest districts in... however the hell you pronounce that name. Seniolas? Seniolas? Most of the Peon 5 elite live here. Other districts are close to the Peon 5 image you have in mind. Oh, is your family rich, Lana? Sorry, academic habits. We tend to ask all the inappropriate questions. They are well off. And your sisters own this clinic? No, it's a free clinic. My sisters are paid by the government. I see. You know, you are one of the few Raider planets which still has a democratic government. I think it's quite impressive. More like another word I can't pronounce. Kakistocracy. Kakistocracy. At least your people still elect presidents. I guess it's better than being ruled by a glorified toaster. First of all, ouch, and second of all, that's only half true. Rayons rule the Morai system. Afita doesn't rule anything, and the council uses the machines just to make justifiable decisions. That's what you tell yourselves, but can you really prove it? You jest, but it is a valid point. Maybe not in an evil artificial intelligence kind of way, but we are bound to Afita one way or another. There you are. How is she? Stable. There was no internal bleeding, oddly, but she had a good beating. We'll keep her in the ICU tonight, just in case. But is it critical? Well, she's not likely to have an internal bleeding or a visceral implant malfunction at this point, but we like to be careful. Many of her implants are prototypes, and I can't risk it. Can I see her? No, only first-degree relatives are allowed at the moment. I'm her brother. What? Is that surprising? Of course, how could we not see it? The resemblance is uncanny. Well, they both look very angry. Must be a family thing. Yeah, I can see that kind of resemblance. We have different mothers. Alright, get your ID confirmed by the registry and follow me. Hey Val, can we just skip the ID confirmation part? I'll vouch for him. Out of everyone in this room, I trust you the least. Come on! Sister favor! Just how many sister favors have I done for you treating your punk-ass friends without registry over the last decade? Huh? How many? Please? I promise this is the last time. I hate it when you do this. You are allowed, and I'll be monitoring. And only for half an hour. For a half an hour, yeah. I cannot read, nor can I talk. What is going on with me here? I have other patients in the room. The rest of you will have to leave for today. Don't make a crowd in my clinic. Take your friends home. Mom will be really happy to see you. Samantha is out at a conference, but she'll be back in a week. Will you be staying for a while? I don't know. I don't think so, Val. You know how I feel about home. She would have loved to see you and Wiz. We miss you at home, Lana. Both of you. I'm sorry, Val. Aww. She's just not abused. She's like, you're my baby sister. Come home. Let me love you. Ellie, or is it Ellie or Eli? We'll find out here in a second. Where are the organic oranges? Did you check the fridge? I'm not joking. I don't keep tabs on our food, Sylvie. Please tell me you didn't eat them all. Don't be ridiculous. I don't even like oranges. Since when? Since you started buying them from the Slaters. That's xenophobic, Eli. Their planet next to pollution, Sylvie. I have nothing against the people, just their food. Mom, I'm home. Oh, Eli, Lana is home. Lana is home. I'm not gonna shout that to the top. Yeah, Lana is home. Lana is home. Let's just do that. Yeah, and what does she want now? Stop being a stubborn mule and come greet your daughter, you grumpy old man. Okay, so it is her husband. Oh, my baby. Hey, Mom. And you have Wiz too, my baby girls. Hey, Sylvie. And you have a guest. Carol Brooks. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, how charming. She's never made something so charming in her life because her daughter runs around with freaking scavengers and pirates. Please, come in. Eli! I'm here. Father, so you're still alive. You know me, I just love disappointing you. Oh, don't start, you two. I can relate to this with my own dad. Me and him do not see eye to eye a lot. Now come on in, don't stand in the hallway. I'll make some tea. Let me help you, ma'am. Oh my, what a cute oxybot. This way, darling. No, kiss, you're so nice. You're just so sweet. You must have hated him at first, Eli. I'm not particularly fond of him now, either. We both had our doubts at first. But Valerie is serious about the young man, so we had to give him a chance. I can't believe Val is dating a Morian lawyer. Are you sure she wasn't blackmailed? I'm not. Oh, he's quite a gentleman. He even helped us fix our water supply problem. You don't shower in poison anymore? Not a spot. You used to shower in poison? It was greenish brown. Figured it wasn't healthy. I thought you were well off. Quotations. This is well off. Real wood and everything. Hey, I'm home. Hey Val, we were just talking about you and your Morian lawyer boyfriend. Where are you now? Hey. Hey. How is your sister? I don't know. She was asleep. She is fine. She just needs to rest. Lana, can we talk alone? Do we have to? Uh-oh. Something's going up. Let me get into my angry sister voice here. Hold on. What the hell were you thinking bringing a GS soldier and an Egon in here? What? Who? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Cut the crap. He is way too clean to be an implant junkie, and she has a Perarium enhanced skeleton. I'm so angry I can't even talk. Do you honestly think I'm that stupid? How could you bring these people here? And what are you doing with them? Gods, please don't tell me you are selling artifacts on the black market again. You are, aren't you? I bet Wiz put you up to this. Where is she? I'll have a word with her, too. Val, stop freaking out. I can't lie to family. I may be in a little trouble, but I can handle it. I knew it. What did you do this time? It was supposed to be an easy deal. We found an artifact. Lana, I told you to stop scavenging. It's too dangerous. Those planets are toxic, and pirate scavengers are all over the galaxy. And you keep partnering up with those dirty, sketchy, crafty people. I don't partner up with dirty, sketchy, crafty people. Kieran. Well, technically we never partnered up with him. Lana! I just don't understand. It's not like you need the money. We are your family. You only need to ask. Why you became a scavenger when you could afford an apartment in a Nova station is beyond me. You know, this is exactly why I left. You don't want to help me. You want to control me. Maybe I don't want to live in a condo in Nova Station. Maybe I don't want anyone else to manage my accounting for me. Maybe I just want my freedom in a dirty, messy, cheap apartment building on Thion in an old and rusty skipper. Yes, my life sucks, but at least it's mine. You sound like a fucking idiot, you know that? You spoiled brat. Do you even know how many people are out there starving, waiting for someone to help them? Do you realize how lucky you are? I have so many friends who lived in way worse situations, but really successful despite their rough start in life. Is this how we raised you? You spoiled idiot. Look, you aren't going to be young forever. You have to figure your shit out now. If you don't want to live like a pseudo-bohemian for the rest of your life. I should probably date a Morian lawyer in hopes of getting married and finding a place for myself on a Morai planet too then. Is that what you really think I do? Well, I certainly hope you aren't in love with someone who will look down on you for the rest of your life. Not all Morians are jerks, Lana. Really, Val? So he's never looked at you in the way he would never look to a Morian girl. Never once. Never had to withhold a sentence thinking it would offend you. Never have to feel nervous about introducing to you as his girlfriend. And never had to exclusively describe his open-mindedness, quote. It's not always in their insults, Val. It's in their compliments, too. Or maybe you like being the inspirational story of a young poor girl from the slums. You're an asshole. I'm not like you, Val. I hate the shallow praises trying to cover their barely hidden smirk. I want them to look at me and see me for what I am, not what I represent in their conceited minds. I am sick of hearing sentences that start with, "She is a raider, but..." That's pride talking, Lana. We're supposed to be smart, not proud. We're supposed to be more than one adjective or the other. More sighing. And giggles. So stubborn, my little sister. Oh, dear Lord, between me and my sister, I'm the stubborn one. Are you kidding me? I love you, Lana. You're a pain in the ass, but I love you. Don't get all mushy on me. Aww. Hugs. Hugs. Hug your baby sister. Hug her. Get all mushy with your sister. You'll have shits and giggles about it later. Sir, our team couldn't locate Pisceus and the mercenary on the site. Both of their comms are offline. Casualties? No, but there was evidence of a combat. It was the Egon. Sir? If it was anyone else, would you find a body? Find out everything you can about this Wiz Chambers, how and why her ship was at Solarius, who she is associated with, her family, her friends, and get the Prometheus on her trail. Yes, sir. If the raiders are behind this, this will do nothing but to aggravate an already charged situation. You requested me, Capricorn? Yes, please have a seat. I'm afraid this will have to be a short conversation. I needed to speak with you before the other Rayons arrive. How may I help you, sir? You must have noticed I've been keeping the reports of my division to myself lately. Is there a problem with your adepts? No, they're quite skilled. But I expect we have been receiving missing data for some time now. A little here, a little there, a few batches of code at a time. I just want you to investigate this matter quietly. I'm afraid I'm at a loss. If the adepts are missing important data, I need to replace them as soon as possible. I don't think it's the adepts' fault, Auditor. I believe you know exactly what I mean. You think we have a mole. Whoever that is, I have a strong feeling that they are associated with this rogue Egon. Egon? You mean someone like me? I do not question your loyalty, Auditor. I wouldn't dare. But you are of great service to us. It is the reason why I'm giving you this task, in fact. I trust you will find whoever is stealing the information, and you will bring them to me. Yes, sir. And I do keep this between us. There is no need to alert the other Rayons just yet. I will. Thank you. You may leave now. Now, we wait. You had better be correct about your suspicion, Virgo. I do not like accusations without proof. Especially when it is about one of our own. Something's gonna happen. Then again, I think this game's got like freaking 12 chapters. Oh hey, that's one of her games! Over on RainMargames.com. I can't believe you kept this. Marjorie Ballard and Hannah Fletcher, daring space pirates. I will always let you be Hannah, but be honest, you are more of a Marjorie. Shut up, I'm totally a Hannah. How long has it been since we were last home? Long enough to miss it, apparently. I don't miss home, I just missed this. Just sitting here, drinking cheap peon beer, talking about comics. Why did I take this job, Liz? Egon was right. I was looking for a venture like a kid. I was looking for an excuse to get myself in trouble. Well, that and the money was good. Yeah, but I didn't care about the money, you know. I was ready to turn down the offer, but he wasn't Egon, and he was there, just ready to portray Morai, and all I could think of was to hide behind his portrayal and stick it to Aegeus, make his mission mine just for a second or two. Gotta enjoy the small things in life, Lana. I don't know about you, but sticking it to Aegeus is on top of my small things in life list. It was insane, the rush, the adrenaline. It made me feel like I was a part of something, like I was doing something meaningful for once. So you have a bit of a hero complex. Who cares? Everybody has that. You know how I feel about heroes, Liz. Yeah, sometimes something along the lines of shallow idols meant to memorize the idiot crowds, using unrealistic dreams to feed them with their own stuck-up ideals. But it doesn't really matter why you want to help people, be it for selfish reasons. Who cares? At the end of the day, people get the help they need. Maybe the galaxy needs shallow idols meant to mesmerize the idiot crowds, using unrealistic dreams to feed them with their own stuck-up ideas from time to time. I don't know, Wiz. Maybe Val was right. I have everything I need, and I keep asking for more. Maybe I am a selfish brat. Maybe I have always been. Yeah, no. You dropped out of high school to work full-time so you could help me buy Aryan. You're pretty bad at selfishing, if you ask me. That's not even a word. How would you know? You didn't even finish high school. Shut up. Don't you think I appreciate what you've done for me, Lana? Being a scavenger was my dream, not yours. I dragged you into this life. Well, in your defense, I really didn't have anything impressive planned for my life. There you are. Up here's Big Sis. Back in your hideout, huh? Busted. Your friend's sister is awake. We are leaving for the clinic. Do you want to join us? It looks like you could use some company. Go. We wouldn't want poor Egon to feel all lonely and vulnerable. Besides, someone must hold the tranquilizer if he starts beating her up again. You are terrible. Ask him when he's going to pay us, by the way. We still didn't receive the payment for the artifact. Wiz! What? Food isn't free, and one of them ate my cup of noodles. Gotta get revenge for the cup of noodles. How dare they eat my ramen noodles? Maybe I shouldn't go in. What? I'm the last person she'd want to see right now. Is she restrained? What if she tries to escape? I don't think she can escape, Egon, and you made sure of that. Look, she will be heavily sedated. She'll probably be happy to see you. Besides, you are the only person she knows in here. It's better than nothing. Lana, I'm sorry. For what? Back at the ship, I lost control. I was scared. Is that so? I thought she was going to die, and I took it out on you. Yeah, you did. You definitely took it out on her. You're just trying to protect your friend. I am an intelligence officer. I shouldn't have been so trusting. I see your passive-aggressive attack, and I raise you a bluff you. If you're wondering, her implants that everyone in this lovely little game has, It is malfunctioning, so every time she cuss, it's usually going to be the word bluff or something related. No, Lana, I'm truly sorry for everything. Well, don't worry. I don't plan on betraying you again. For my own health. You're mad at me? Of course I'm mad at you. You hurt me and scared me and you tried to infiltrate my brain. Well, you sold me out first. You made me shoot a G of soldiers. You almost made me kill my sister. You put my best friend in danger. And you made me wear stripper clothes. He's kind of looking to the side, and I don't know if he's actually okay with that or not. You called my friendship junk twice. You almost got my artifact stolen. You didn't even pay me for it. Well, I would have if you didn't go and try and get me arrested. Well, I wouldn't have to try to get you arrested if your sister didn't buddy up with bluffing Kieran and threaten my best friend. They are the lovely life of a couple, isn't it great? That says somebody's in a relationship like an argument talking about life or death situations. None of this would have happened if you trusted me. I could have helped you save your friend without almost killing my sister in the process. And I suppose I'd just trust you because you say so? I literally met you while you were in the middle of turning against your own people. Stop shouting in my clinic before I kick you out. You can go see your sister now. This conversation is not over. It's over when I say it's over. What was that? The Morayan way of bonding. That was great. You gotta love this. Pisces. We are not in Morai space anymore. You don't have to call me that. Eve. Aww. This is a familiar sight. Somehow, every time I wake up in a hospital, I see your face first. Usually because it's my fault. No, brother and sister. I have a good feeling who their dad is, but... Yet sitting here makes me feel safe. I'm glad you came. You have to go back to the system, Eve. You can't follow me anymore. Straight to the point, my brother. Always rushing about to reach something, somewhere, someone important. I've been secretly following you, you know, for the past couple of years. And you've been answering my calls less and less. I knew something was up with you. Secret meetings with Aaron. I'm guessing you aren't dating him. He wishes. Oh. He is helping you out with whatever you're planning, isn't he? Eve. Of course he is. Don't worry, I don't have proof, but it's hard to imagine you breaking the rules without him. Next time, choose a less predictable place than the Trillium Gardens as your secret hideout. Remember how we used to play pretend there? I'd be the villain and you'd be the hero. Aaron would just give us missions and we would try to complete them in time. And I'd always race against you, but you and your Egon implants. It's funny how things stay the same, huh? Does Videns know? No, he doesn't. Why? Why didn't you tell him? Are you seriously asking me that? He's your father, Eve. You're Videns, too. He's yours, too, if I remember correctly, but we've never been well behaved, have we? This is serious, Eve. It's not a game anymore. I notice. Now it hurts when you pretend to kill me. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you let me help you? If there is corruption in the system, I have to be the one to fix it. I am a Geas for 12's sake. You are a Pisces, Evelyn. You serve the system I want to end. You will try to destroy Fita, won't you? You're following her steps. I have to. No. No, you don't. You don't throw away an Oxybot when it's broken. You fix it. The system is not an Oxybot, Evelyn. It can't be fixed. Really? Did you even try? Give it a thought? Or are you just blindly following Aaron's suggestions? Is it even up for suggestions, Eve? Just look around you. Just look at any raider planet. This is what Morai does. This is what we do. They attacked us! This is called payment, Soren. What are we supposed to do? Pat them on the back for trying? We didn't attack you, we defended ourselves. You're the scavenger from earlier. Eve, this is Lana. She is the one who helped us get you here in time. She is also the sister of your doctor. Oh. Thank you for saving my life. Yeah, don't mention it. And don't change the subject. What you said about the raiders and Morai, it's not true. We never attacked you. We defended ourselves. You started the war. Really, Soren? Baseless theories are why you are turning your back against your own people. It's not baseless. We have proof. Tell her, Egon, we have proof. Lana, give us a minute. But we have proof. Please. Fine, we have proof. Go back, Evelyn. No, I'm not leaving you. Even if what she said is true, it happened years ago. Afita is saving lives now. Just how many attacks, how many accidents does it stop? How many lives does it save? And how many does it not? I see hundreds, thousands of attacks every day, Eve. Do you really think we stopped them all? No, but at least we're trying. No, Eve, we are not. What is that supposed to mean? Do you think why we couldn't prevent the attack on Oregon Hall? Yes, Libra brought a Howler artifact. No, they didn't. Libra never owned a Howler artifact. I saw it with my own eyes, Soren. I held it in my hands. It wasn't a counterfeit. Oh no? It was a real Howler artifact. It just didn't belong to Libra. It belonged to the intelligence. What? Why would the intelligence help Libra? Are you making fun of me? They didn't help Libra. They helped the government. Do you remember taking a DA called Amber Price? She was in the casualty list. I don't know. I don't remember. I was surveying the hallway. She was the target of the intelligence. She was a radical and had quite a number of supporters, some which were Raider sympathizers. She started to gain political advantage against the Rayons, pushing for an electoral oligarchy. It's not that I don't know what these words mean, and I'm just having a hard time pronouncing, because these are not words that I use in my everyday vocabulary. It's usually sup and what's going on and what's for supper. That's usually the basis of my vocabulary, is where is the food and how can I shove it in my face. So a timely Libra attack did the trick. They could blame her inaction on the Howler artifact and show the galaxy how Raider sympathizers ironically was killed by Raider terrorists. Aegea soldiers died that day. Civilians died that day. Rayons wanted Aegea soldiers to die in the explosion, just to fire up the Patriots against the Raiders a little further. Do you understand why I have to do it now? Rayons need to lose their power, and the only way to do it is to get rid of Afita. There has to be another way, Soren. There has to be. Losing Afita won't just hurt the Rayons, it will hurt every Morian in the galaxy. We're talking about civs. Children! I know. That's why you can't follow me, Eve. You can't do what I have to do. And if you try to stop me, I love you, but I will have to kill you. Oh. Threats everywhere I look. Yay! Chapter 4. The plotline thickens. Videns, who is the gentleman in the white on the ship that you saw earlier, that is Pycius, or Evelyn, and Soren's dad. They both have the same mom, and I'm guessing he's following in his mother's footsteps, and she was turned in and was killed in the process of going up against Afita. That's just how it's gonna go. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching Cardinal Cross. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. You can hit the subscribe for getting notifications about when I upload another video. Follow me over on Twitch and Twitter, so that way you know over there on social media, as well as on Facebook, when I upload a video or when I am streaming. Thursday is coming up, and will be a Your Vote Thursday, where over on Twitter and Facebook will be polls put up for you guys to pick what game I will be playing for that Thursday evening or day, whichever time period I decide to start streaming. But other than that, I've got nothing else to say other than bye guys!